Greetings, lovelies. Hi, it's Emmy. Welcome back to another Emmy how-to / recipe. And this time it's another little bento. For those of you unfamiliar with bento, or bento boxes, they are popular in Japan. They are small boxes that contain people's lunches. They're kind of compartmentalized. There's different kind of small dishes inside a box, and they're beautifully arranged. I've done a simple bento before. I'll put the link down below if you're interested. Look at this box full of treats, all kind of pink cute stuff. And it was sent to me by BraLady. So if you guys don't know who BraLady is, she is lovely. I'll put her link down below, but she has a YouTube channel which she specializes in making bento boxes, and she's really talented. So she sent me this, dekofuri, and what this is, these are little like furikake. Furikake are seasoning mixes that you add to rice to give it flavor. But these ones not only give it flavor, but color. So this shapes your rice into little heart shapes. And she also sent me another mold, and this is for nigiri sushi. She also sent me a bag of matcha Kit Kats. There are more furikake. They separate your condiments and side dishes. Candy picks. And she sent me some flags. And some little kind of cupcake holders. So if you were to put like your potato salad or whatever kind of salad in there, it won't leak through because it's been coated. Alright, so let's go in the kitchen and I'll show you what I did.
Okay, so we're going to start off by making the cherry tomato hearts. So cut the tomato on the bias and then just grab a piece of raw spaghetti and poke it through the tomato halves, and that'll help keep the halves together. And then you've got a cute little heart. Next, we're going to take these cute little flags and skewer some cooked edamame beans onto them. You can find edamame beans in the frozen food section at your grocery store. And then we're going to take this cute package of gomashio, pour some into a shallow dish, and then we're going to use these hard-boiled quail eggs to make little chicks. So take a couple black sesame seeds and poke them into the cooked egg to make eyes, and then use a piece of American cheese to form a beak. I couldn't resist decorating the little chick with a little sakura flower that came with the gomashio. So cute! To make a baby chick is really easy. You just score the egg white using a knife and take off the top. And again, use a couple sesame seeds to make eyes and a tiny piece of cheese for a beak. Next, we're going to color and season the rice. So this is about 1.5 cups of warm rice, and just use about a teaspoon of the powder, and then just mix really well until all the rice is nice and pink. So take a half sheet of nori, putting the shiny side down, and then fill your mold with your colored rice. Wrap the nori around the rice and then close the mold, giving everything a good squeeze to form your heart shape. Tuck the last bit of nori around the roll, and then put the roll back into the mold so you can cut it. Then cut the roll into 4 equal pieces. Okay, now we're ready to assemble, and this is where you can get really creative, and this is just an example of what you can do. I first put down a bed of lettuce, and then arranged my little heart-shaped sushis inside. And then I added my edamame skewers. And then in a little cupcake container, I added my little chickens. Lastly, my little cherry tomato hearts. And finally, for additional contrast and a little more flavor, I added some more of that gomashio right on top of the sushi. And then you're done!
There's the finished bento box, and I hope you can see that. My little chicks and their little cupcake holders, they're my hearts, which are just cherry tomatoes cut on the bias, and edamame beans. Here are my little heart-shaped sushis with a little sakura on top. So cute. Alright, itadakimasu. So as you saw in the video, to make my rice pink, I use this stuff. And it's really nice. And it's lightly vinegared as well, so it tastes like a sushi rice. Alright. And that was just made with a quail egg. I boil them for about 4 minutes and then rinse them with lots of cold water. Edamame are really great. If you've never had those before, they're just soybeans. And these are just the little hearts that are made out of cherry tomatoes. And it just tastes like a sweet cherry tomato. What I do suggest is you get the grape tomatoes, which are a little bit longer, and they'll give you a better heart shape. And thanks so much, BraLady, for sending me such a great package of wonderful bento treats and accessories. I can't wait to make another one. And make sure you go check out her channel and see some of the beautiful things that she does with food. She does some really lovely things, and it's all edible. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye! Oh, a little piece of the sausage. Alright, so cute. It's like a little sandwich. Here we go. Mmm! It has a nice little crunch to it. Vinegared, but sweet.
I seem to have misplaced my beak.